Can you shoot?
So
Okay.
for level 1, right, it's pretty simple, right? Not really
Yeah.
much is happening outside of what the base is. There
Okay.
is some pretty interesting things happening here with like the charging handle, kind of like this new like functionality animation here.
Mm-hmm.
But you can kind of see like, you know, the emissives, the sort of rune carvings. It gives a
Mhm.
hint that there could be something else kind of going on here. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and level this up to level 2. So not really much changed here, but usually on level 2 is where we give you the muzzle flash. And so what that looks like.
Okay, the animation.
So we've been taking some player feedback. It's very anecdotal. With
Mhm.
Forsaken, we heard from a lot of people. They were like, why isn't there custom firing audio? And there is. It has it. If you listen, it has custom firing audio. But
Yeah.
and even though it was Vandal, a
Yeah.
lot of people were like, either they said it's hard for me to hear, or they said it's not even there. Why didn't they add it? I'm like, so taking that feedback when we were looking at Origin, we said, hey, the audio's already done for this, but can we do something to make it more apparent and more distinct? So we turned it up a little bit. We tested a lot with our design playtest crew, which is our super high elo players who are playing. So we want to hear what people think. Is this too much? We feel like it's personally it's a little bit over the edge of what I think we're comfortable with.
So the first gun is a frenzy. Okay.
It's a frenzy, yep. And then, so this is just the first 2 levels. Where the skin really sort of elevates itself is when we get to level 3.
Oh, you have animation in the gun.
Yep, so we have some subtle animation there. You can see also when we equip.
Oh. Oh, there. Okay. Okay.
And then also on our reload. Let me slow this down so you can see.
Oh. Okay.
Oh baby, right?
We took that idea and we said, you know what? We want to have an inspect that will just last for as long as the player wants. And so here,
Wow.
so this will just sit here as long as you want until you fire, change your weapon, or whatever the case is.
What
And it
key
gives
you
you a
have to
full,
press?
this is for inspect, so Y.
Ah, inspect. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So before I go to level 4, I'll go, which has the finisher and the kill banner. I'll go
Okay.
through some of the other weapons, and the other weapons will all have the same sort of feature set. So I'll kind of just go through how those are represented in each. So the second one we have is the bucky. So same deal for level 1, right? It should feel very similar to the base, no new animation, but the model is significantly different, right? It
Yeah.
feels like a more sci-fi gun relative to the base, right?
Yeah. All the skins in the skin pack have animation or
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
they do. So I'll go ahead and jump straight to level 3 so we can kind of see how it's represented there. So
okay. Oh, that sound. Okay.
So the difference, if you can hear between the right click
Okay.
and the left click.
Yeah. When you inspect the gun, wow, the same of the frenzy.
Yeah, and so they all have the similar elements, right? There's
Similar
like this
elements.
inner core that kind of expands out into like this multi-tier thing with all the runes and everything. So we again wanted it to feel like a mixture of like magic and technology, right?
Okay.
So I'll go to the third weapon here. We have a vandal,
Oh, man.
Everyone loves the Vandal.
Ooh.
which of
Okay.
course has the ADS. You can see the sights here.
Okay, the crosshair.
We'll
Can you
rotate
show
back
me
and
again
forth.
the shooting zone, please? Okay. Okay.
First one's probably gonna mess up, so I apologize if it does.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Wow.
Always.
So the last gun that we have in the set is going to be an operator.
Wow. Yeah, the animation is so cool.
And it has like the best equip of all of them.
It does, yeah. There's like a lot going on between like all of the elements, and even when they fire, right? Like
Okay.
you have that time in between each shot, right?
Yeah, okay. Oof.
Yeah. So I think this
Yeah.
of the guns, this one might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely the best one.
Yeah.
And so typically, like with most bundles, we have 4 guns. We also have a melee. So a melee for
Okay.
this.
Wow. What?
So,
Okay.
so most of our melee weapons, right? We always have like knives or axes or things like that. Aside from the
okay.
few where we had like with Oni or Ion, where
Okay.
they had this sort of like like fist blade weapon,
Uh-huh.
and so we wanted to do something similar with that, with this, but not have it be like a stabbing kind of weapon, more of like a
Okay.
slashing, right?
Yeah.
And so this is just for like the level 1 here that we have, right? And like with the melees that we typically
You-
do with
You can upgrade to
level
the
up.
next level, no?
Yes.
Okay.
So we do a little bit of subtle
Okay.
animation.
You have
here.
animation and colors, yeah. Okay.
You see, we also add the swipes, right?
Okay. Wow.
And the sound.
And
Yep.
the sound is so good. Yeah.
And then of course our inspect.
Wow. Wow. That's my favorite inspect.
They're just
Whoa.
gonna be, yeah. We have some different colorway options here, so you kind of see.
Wow. Okay.
Second
Wow.
option here.
Well, red is my favorite color, so I mean this is my favorite variant.
So that's exactly what we're going for, right? It's like, again, you might not like black and green, but you might be really into the red. So
Wow. All the weapons of the pack, I mean all the type of variants,
all of these weapons except for the melee, yeah,
except the melee.
have the
yeah.
variant. Yeah. So again, here's for the
Oof.
third.
Your white
That's
and gold.
beige or
White and
white?
gold.
Okay.
This one
Wow.
looks really nice. The black
Wow.
and red.
Yeah, I'm my favorite. My girl favorite color is red, so that is my favorite variant. Okay.
For the people who love green, right? We got one for them too.
Yeah.
Our green.
Okay. The sound is so cool. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the same.
Ooh, can you get them both? Oh,
No.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Okay, so good.